During my tarot reading, there was no audio. It was truly a silent reading, but I remember the things that came to me. So we're going to do a voiceover. We're going to use the tarot that was given in silence, and now we're going to add the messages to it. So as you watch the video, regardless of where I'm at in my performance of it, just view but listen to my voice. The tarot began very smoothly. The very first cut was the Two of Diamonds. The keyword at the brotherhood level is restoration. Here is a right hand holding a scepter upside down. All is renewed. Everything is being brought back to its full usefulness. There is a reestablishment happening. Point your scepter. Serendipity brings it to life. The deck is ready. We move on to the first house of focus or issue. And there we find beautifully the Nine of Hearts, which is our wish card. The shimmering sea bathed in setting sunlight. At the brotherhood level, the keyword is recommittal. It is time to start again, to renew your vows, to rededicate yourself to your highest aspiration and highest good. Let this be a new beginning of real worth. Please pay attention to the full moon when it arrives. This is the wish card. In the second house, we will find the Ten of Hearts. Here are our resources. The keyword is faithfulness at the brotherhood level. A double garment is the word symbol. Well, you've gained the glory, the position, and the reputation. Your ability to shelter all of this has an importance to more than just yourself. The conclusion will depend upon your faithfulness. This position demands the rhythm and order that is the quintessence of the faithfulness that allows you to be dressed fittingly for all occasions. In the third house, we will find our sensitiveness to outer things. Here we are given the Ten of Clubs. The word symbol is a bamboo basket filled with rice. The key word at the brotherhood level is commitment. You agreed. You have promised to do it. It is a fact now. It is your job to get it done. The overseer for the present is the Ten of Diamonds. Sheaves of wheat. At the brotherhood level, the key word is sustenance. Yes, it is a time for full appreciation of what you have and the satisfaction of what can be gained from sharing it. There is food for all, so nourish as you can. Be aware of your own sustainment and support. Moving on to the future. The Jack of Clubs arrives in the fifth house. Our first step into the future will be an ancient sacrificial altar in the open air. Keyword at the brotherhood level is medium. Become a good medium for conducting spirit. Abraham listened to God. He was able to hear God because of his interest and sincerity. His longing was focused on the ideal pattern, the higher consciousness of spirit, and the wholeness of life. He was face to face with and truly a partner with God. He could communicate with that higher level of consciousness. So can you. The sixth house is application. The card is the Three of Spades. The word symbol, forget-me-nots. The keyword at the brotherhood level, presence. Bring yourself to the now. Don't live in the past, or the future for that matter. Practice the presence, which means seeing the beauty and the love that exists right here, where you are, right now. Detach and let go of all negativity. In the seventh house, we find cooperation that is needed and that is beneficial. And we have the Jack of Hearts. Here is a cloaked figure entering a cave. Keyword at the brotherhood level is patience. Here you are endowed with patience, or asked to exercise it and further develop it. The steadiness, endurance, or perseverance in performing the task is the issue now. Here is the calmness and the self-control of the wizard in action. Patience is the dramatization of cognition. In the eighth house, we find realignment with what is going on, and here arrives the Five of Diamonds. The key word is settling sands. At the brotherhood level, the key word is agency. An active force is now in place. The means for something to be done is now achieved. Let the instrumentality be recognized. Act for yourself or as the agent of another. Invisible forces may be at work. The time is now. The overseer for the future is the Six of Clubs. Here is a shaft leading down to deep treasure. At the brotherhood level, the keyword is becoming. It is time to move from knowing to becoming. It's time to walk your talk. Getting down to basics is the living of the ideals and the concepts. You no longer can be merely thinking about them or studying them. Pick up the task and go to work. We now venture into the past, in the ninth house, seeing what concept brought the present to bear. And here we have the Two of Hearts. A file and sundered iron bars. Keyword at the brotherhood level is relevancy. Yes, what is happening now really is as important to your life as it appears to be, and it is a positive. Pay attention and realize it is significant and hold on to your advantage. What power, what authority is at play? Here we find in the 10th house the Four of Diamonds. A lofty mountain peak. At the brotherhood level, the keyword is readiness. Be in a state of readiness. The time is about to come. All is in place, and it is time to be prepared in every way. Check out your requisites and settle yourself for the event. Be prepared. It is time. The view of the mountain is now crystal clear. Be encouraged. And the 11th house is our visualization. The Nine of Clubs comes with a message for us there. And the key word is karma. Here the word symbol is a wooden top among a number of toys. Brotherhood level karma says your fate or destiny is the sum total of your acts. So be up and about your karma. Karma means acting in your own behalf and manifesting your talents and developing your skills. Fulfill your potential. Get up and act. In the 12th house, the Joker arrived. The 12th house are those limitations we set for ourselves so that we may become specialists in our own realm and sphere of influence. These then become our hidden resources. Otherwise, if we see them as bondage, it can become a living hell. But here is the Joker with a surprise for us. Keyword is support. As with all things, occasionally the order of doing is interrupted and the Joker ends up in the pack of cards and in your layout. When this happens, it has special meaning and needs special attention. The Joker stands for the unusual, the different, and thus, when it appears in your layout, something is going on that holds a whole new potential of some nature. The mutation or sport is a possibility here, and that means a completely new and different eventuality. This is stronger than just black cards indicating a shift. This is a completely new birth of something that hasn't been seen before. So if this happens, and it did, pay attention to your Joker, where it is, and just what it is striving to communicate to you. It is telling you that there is a whole new possibility in your life potential. Overseeing the past was the 5 of Spades. Keyword sonship. Here are 2 doors hinged, so that to open one closes the other. Here is the mosaic in terms of the individual tiles involved. It is time to work on yourself, to polish up your tile. The whole is deficient until you are able to manifest your small part of it as beautifully as you have seen it to be in the whole picture. Don't push, work with the larger and unified whole. Okay, I'm going to be watching the video along with you now and just give you some, shall we call them bonus items? Today the sun rose in our new moon degree that will come within the next several hours. The degree is Virgo 25, a flag at half-mast. Keyword is respect. How you treat each other matters. Here is achievement in a full transcendence of selfhood, or, negatively, a superficial self-dramatization. Opposite this on the axis in the zodiac is Pisces 25, which is a purging of the priesthood, reformation. So as I see it, we have very powerful spiritual symbols at play here. Also, new moon will, when non-parallax, which means from the center of the earth, will be at this degree of Virgo 25 for some of us, and parallax, meaning our own personal geographical location on earth, will be Virgo 26, a boy with a censer, rapture. So one way or the other, we are intertwined with both of these symbols of respect, a flag at half-mast, which indicates someone has passed, someone that has represented high ideals and common values among us, so that we honor them by lowering the flag and showing respect for the reputation and the ideals they've upheld in society. And interestingly enough, the 3rd decan of Virgo, which we're in right now, is called a sarcophagus, that the natural end of life is, in fact, death. Virgo, of course, is the earth sign and the harvest, but for there to be a harvest, we must then plant again and grow up new crops and then thresh them and bring it to the sheaves of wheat, and so on and so forth, and thus goes the cycle of life. So the last decan of Virgo stresses this very highly. A sarcophagus, things that are planted in the earth, things that are laid to rest, and the flag at half-mast What else might I tell you? Well, today is Wednesday, the heart chakra, ruled by Mercury. This is the hexagon. This is the Merkaba. This is the heart-centered being, the hidden pathway of light. There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. This is that. That is this day. Tomorrow will be ruled by Jupiter. Will be Thursday. And tomorrow will be the septagon, the seven, the sacred seven. As new moon comes, it will be on the sacred seven, the septagon, the septenary. And sunrise will be at a boy with a censer, keyword rapture. So you can see how involved all of these symbols are with spiritual matters. And we're being called to be a medium, to be in partnership with the divine, to show forth patience, to show forth faithfulness, to recommit ourselves, to demonstrate that commitment by going forth and performing the task and the labor that we know is our portion to do. We know that there will be an unexpected thing in the 12th house of mysteries and hidden resources, that there will be an unexpected and an unusual event. We know that this has very much to do with karma, that a satisfaction of karma by doing those things we're meant to do so that we can birth something brand new. And that we are in a state of readiness, and this is very, very relevant to what's going on. So be the medium that you're meant to be in your own sphere of influence. Be present. Cast off all negativity. And know that you have been authorized, you have the agency to do these things. There is a restoration coming. You have a part in it. You will be sustained as you go forth and do the work that you are meant to do. This is Sajin signing off, wishing you a wonderful new moon and entire lunation, and a wonderful illuminating full moon. Namaste.